Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Kat. For today's video, I will be doing a 3-month TBR. So I'll be doing a TBR for April, May, and June. This is the first time I'll be doing a TBR over the span of 3 months. Usually if I do TBRs, it's on a monthly basis, but I feel like those are really hard to keep up with. So I feel like doing it over a span of 3 months will be a little bit easier to manage. Granted, I don't know if I'll be able to finish all these books because I will be starting my editing phase of my first draft, which I'm really excited about. Editing this first draft is going to be my priority. Anyways, let's get started. I will start with the 2 books that I'm currently in the middle of. The first one is The Tainted Cup by Robert Jackson Bennett. This is like a paranormal, supernatural murder mystery, which is one of my favorite type of subgenres to read about. I haven't really gotten far in it, so I can't really say in which direction this book is going, but I definitely would love to finish this soon. Then I have Save the Cat Writes a Novel by Jessica Brody. This book is more like a craft book on writing and how to structure your story and characters, understanding how story structure works, how to hit certain beats in your story, and so far it's been so informative and so great. It's gotten me to think a lot about my story, my characters, and in which direction I want them to go in. So this is definitely a recommended read if you are a writer in pursuit of finishing your story. Then after that, I have 3 books that were on my March TBR that I did not get to. Throne of Glass by Sarah J. Maas. I'm going to definitely try to get this book finished, at least in April, hopefully. I do want to start the Throne of Glass series, just because I've had it for so long, and it is definitely a popular fantasy series. And then when I do read it, I will vlog my whole reading experience. I also have The Lies of Locke Lamora by Scott Lynch. The Gentleman Bastard series is one that I've been hoping to start soon, only because I've heard so many great things. So this is definitely a book that I would love to get to. And Watermoon by Samantha Soto Yambao. Seems like a cute, fun read, and it's pretty short too. I think it's somewhere around 200 to 300 pages. And then I have The Sword of Kaigen by Emma Wong. Yes guys, The Sword of Kaigen made it to yet another TBR. Hopefully I get a chance to read this because I really want to. I'm just finding it hard getting into the right mindset to read this book. Hopefully I find myself in the right mindset this time around to read it, because I do. I really want to get to this, and then I want to get to Blood Over Brighthaven, which I've heard raving reviews about. Then I have The Hunger Games by Suzanne Collins. This is a damn shame that I have not read the Hunger Games series yet, because it is a classic YA dystopian. I've watched all the movies. I have been meaning to read the series, and I was actually going to buy the series online with the original covers, but I went to Target one day and I saw these special editions. I bought the first 3 books in the special edition, and then I bought Sunrise on the Reaping yesterday, so hopefully that gets in the mail soon. I did not buy the Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes, only because I don't care about President Snow. I don't care about his backstory. I don't care about how he became who he is in the Hunger Games trilogy. I just don't care about him. If I finish the Hunger Games and Sunrise on the Reaping and I have interest in wanting to know more about Snow, then I'll pick up that book. The Hunger Games is definitely a series I want to start, and I'm pretty sure I will. Like, I have the itch to start the series soon. And then I have Queen of Nothing by Holly Black. This is the 3rd book in the Folk of the Air series. I have been enjoying this series. I read Cruel Prince last year and I liked it. I liked how it ended. I finished Wicked King recently this year and really like that book. I think that this series is definitely really fun and very intriguing, and it's got me very curious on how things will wrap up in this book, so definitely excited for this conclusion. Then I have Heartstopper. This is volume 1 by Alice Oseman. I am so excited to read this. I've heard nothing but good things about this series. I read Radio Silence by Alice Oseman last year, and it was one of my top books of the year. A lot of people have loved it so much, and especially the characters, so I am hoping to be on the same boat. Then I have The Shifter Romances the Writer by Kristen Painter. This is book 6 in the Nocturne Fall series. The Nocturne Fall series is definitely like a palate cleanser series. It's a bunch of romance books involving different species like vampires, werewolves, shifters, and stuff like that. So it is very lighthearted, popcorn read, nothing too serious, and definitely just one of those books to read in between heavier more dense books. I just added this to the pile in case I need something lighter to read after some more of these longer books. And then I have my sister's Big Fat Indian Wedding by Sajni Patel. Honestly, I bought this book mainly because of this beautiful, colorful cover. It is so gorgeous. Just stunning, stunning. I also bought this book because of the culture aspect of it. I think this will be a really fun read. It also seems like a more humorous, funny read. It's basically about a girl who is trying to get into a school, I think. And while she's trying to get into the school, or she's trying to compete in some sort of competition. But during that week, it is also the week of her sister's wedding. So she's now split between competing in this competition or going to the school or something, and also being there for her sister. And last but not least, I have Elantris by Brandon Sanderson. I definitely have to add a Brandon Sanderson book in here. I did read Tress earlier this year. That was my first Brandon Sanderson of the year. Elantris is his first published novel, and I have heard that it's not his best because it is his first, yet I still want to read it because this is also considered the first book in the Cosmere. I do want to catch on to a lot more references and Easter eggs and continue to build my Cosmere foundation. That's all I have. If you've read any of these books, please let me know which ones, especially if you've read Hunger Games. Let me know your thoughts on that. I'm really excited to start. I hope you guys are having a wonderful rest of your day or evening or night, wherever you are, whatever you're doing. Take care of yourself and take care of each other, and I will see you next time. Bye.